Welcome, everyone, all of you Fempreneurs in Fempreneur land.
Hello, everybody. Here we are at the beginning of February, and we are going to be doing a review of our January, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We just did a list, and there's a lot of stuff that we did in January. So, do you want to start? I'm impressed with us too. Here, cheers to that.
Cheers
actually.
to that. Yay. So for those of you who don't know us, we officially partnered up as business partners. I think it was like November 25th or something like that. And we did this. We're currently on our GSD retreat, our Get Shit Done retreat. This is our third one, so 2 full months in business together. But at our first one, we mapped out our entire 2026. And this January awesomeness is because we did that. And it's also because we held each other accountable to do the things we said we would do. So first of all, our first ever program that we collaborated on is called E2E Employee to Entrepreneur. We did that, and then it was near the end of that we decided to partner up, and we started our second cohort of E2E girls in January. That was our first thing that we did.
Yeah, so E2E, for those of you who don't know, is from employee to entrepreneur, and we help women leave their corporate job or women who have recently started a business and realize they need a lot of support in creating a plan, and marketing and accountability and consistency are all part of this program, and it's a really great program. So we're super excited for the women who are in it right now that we started at the end of January.
All right, you want to take the second thing?
Yeah, so I'm really excited about this. So we are growing our community through a program called the Online Fempreneur Success Collective. This is a way for women to come together on a weekly basis for consistency, accountability, connection. We do some personal reflection about our businesses and our goals. Really, the intent is that to create a space for women to have time to plan out their months, their goals, their intentions, what it is that they really want to accomplish, but you're doing it together with other people, because as solopreneurs, we feel really alone in our business, and this is a way to not feel so alone in your business.
Yeah, and it's global. So we have women from all over the world joining, and it's really, really awesome. And so you should probably join it if you haven't yet. So next is Instagram. No, what does that say?
Google Ads.
Google Ads. What does that say?
First, Google Ads. My chicken scratch.
So we did run our first ever Google Ads in January. But I ran them to my channel, and because what we used as kind of like the bait was YouTube videos. We both created 5-day Power Start guides, which is 5 videos. We put them on YouTube as playlists. Mine focused on marketing and specifically email marketing setup, and hers was more about really getting in touch with your CEO energy and who you are as an entrepreneur and why you even have a business. And so we kind of like bounced people back and forth between the two of them. So we drove the Google ads, to the first video in my series, in which I also talk about her series. So I ended up getting 75 new YouTube followers, which was pretty sweet.
Whoa, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Yay.
Whoa, woohoo. I know that one of our goals together is to grow our YouTube channel. So that's awesome. The Google Ads are working. We also signed up for a 30-day YouTube challenge through Pat Flynn.
Pat Flynn. Shout out to Pat Flynn.
Yay! Woohoo! So I don't even know what day we're on, but we started January 12th. So we're nearing kind of the end, but we've both done
week 4, yeah.
We're week 4, which is like amazing. So we've done a video every single day on YouTube, which I'm telling you, I'm learning how to just do the video without perfectionism, without redoing all the takes. But it's also really kind of caused me to think about what my message needs to be every single day, because I'm doing short, so I want to keep it like a really short, punchy message. And it's really like made me think about how I want to present what I want to say without, just kind of going on and on, which I can do that sometimes, but it's been really fun.
Yeah, her videos are fantastic. Mine have been all over the place. She actually stuck with I'm going to teach every day, whereas mine are like, one day I just talked about the cool contraption I wanted to build, and it got 1,500 views. I don't know. I just talk about whatever I feel like at the time. She's been more focused. So so obviously if you want some great free content, subscribe to both of our YouTube channels, because we do put out some pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
And mine's more marketing focused, and Vera's more getting inside your mind to help you to achieve the most success you possibly can.
But my message around that is consistency. So we're hearing a lot from our clients that consistency is sort of a challenge for everybody. Like, how do you stay consistent with everything going on in your life and your business, all of our to-do list? So I think challenging yourself or becoming part of our community so that we can challenge you to stay consistent is a really awesome way to grow your email list, your YouTube subscribers, your whatever you want to grow in your business, I think come and talk to us because we can challenge you to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So we also signed up our first private executive coaching client, which is so fun because we've each had our own one-on-one clients, and I love one-on-one work because we can dig so deep into what that client needs, what they want, what's getting in their way, and get really excited about it and just give them so much support. But this is the first time we're doing it together, and oh my gosh, we just had one of our sessions with our client today, and it's so awesome. I love the idea of this client having two of us, like two coaches, focused on her specifically and what she wants and getting her on track and keeping her consistent with her goals and also helping her think bigger. So,
and she, like most fempreneurs, falls into perfectionism quite often. So we're really right there to just kind of pull her out of that and get her doing the things instead of thinking about doing the things and overanalyzing the things. So if that's something that you need, and maybe you feel like the E2E program, the Employee to Entrepreneur program, is not for you, then maybe you want to check out our private executive coaching where you have two coaches focus 100% on you. And the structure of that is the first week of the month, which is right now, we do a 90-minute session with you to plan the month. And then we have 2 more sessions with you one-on-one where we each see you separately, and we work, on all the things, and it's amazing. And so check it out at YYCFempreneurs.com or createyourbestchapter.com.
Yeah, we'd love to have you. We want to help you. What else did we do in January?
January 16th, we held a really amazing in-person event in Calgary called Power Up Sessions, Business and Marketing Power Up Sessions. And it was fantastic.
It was amazing. I love the energy in the room. We had, I think, about 25 fempreneurs there. We had breakfast, we had coffee, we did speed networking, which was super awesome. We had time to really dig into our business goals and think about what our direction was for the year and where we needed to maybe grow and get more consistent with and dream bigger and how to step more fully into CEO energy. I don't know. I just loved it. I thought it was so good. I loved all the women there. So much was accomplished. So many great connections were made. I'm super excited about everyone's goals.
That's right, Vera.
Yeah.
And also, we had 2 panels at that event, which were, one was our E2E panel. So our new E2E grads came up and they talked about their businesses and some of their biggest aha moments. And they were able to really, share, just kind of love on the room and give some of their wisdom. Because even though these fempreneurs are newer fempreneurs, they have so much wisdom to share, especially with those other women who are newer, because they sometimes look at those of us who have been doing this entrepreneur thing for 5, 10, 15 years, and they think, you don't even get what it's like to be me. But these girls are right there with them, and they shared their wisdom. And they were very, I think, empowered by speaking to a room full of people, and a little terrified too, which is great.
A lot of them was their first time speaking. So I love that we could give them that platform and just that confidence boost, and that they can share their story. And I think everyone was super inspired by them. So that was really fun. And we're doing a second one. We're going to do a June 5th. We're going to do another half-day power-up session. It's going to be outside. We're going to have lunch instead of breakfast so people can have time to drive out there because it's a little bit outside of Calgary. And it's going to be more of a mid-year reset because we know that things happen between now and June. Things come up in our lives, in our business, maybe new problems, maybe new opportunities. So let's reset because there's still 6 months left of the year. So we definitely wanted to stay on track. So if you're interested in that, let us know. We have a wait list going on. And Lindsay, I know you're super excited about this.
I'm really excited.
I'm a little bit surprised because you said you're like, I'm not sure if I ever want to do this again.
I said I was never doing it again.
Never say never.
I didn't say not sure. I said I was never doing it again.
Well, never say never.
But there were a lot of things that I never wanted to do again until you were like, hey, let's do this thing. And I was like, I did that and I hated it. But it turns out that when you do it with someone where you're sharing the responsibility and you're sharing just you can get more excited about stuff that's not just your thing.
It's more fun.
It's more fun. So we are holding a retreat in Mexico in February of 2027, the last week of February. We haven't nailed down the dates to the location, but it is happening. And you can join the waitlist for that at YYCFempreneurs.com or createyourbestchapter.com. And then we'll let you know all the details once you're on the waitlist. But it will be, a pretty small group, 10 or 12 women. So those spots will probably get filled up pretty quickly. And honestly, it's just a great way to write off a girls' trip. So you should probably
Yes.
come.
But don't worry, there'll be business sessions there too, and marketing lessons, and
margaritas.
and margaritas instead of what we're drinking now, which is just
Bubbly
soda
water.
water, bubbly
Right.
water. And there's also going to be lots of time to create content because you're going to be on the beach, you're going to be like suntanned. It's going to be so much fun and also businessy. So we're going to be there. So
Yeah.
join us on the beach next year. You have a whole year to save for it and prep and get all of your things organized and ducks in a row. And we'd love to have you there. Dirk, you're not coming with us.
Dirk
though.
can't come.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry. We'll take pictures for you though.
Yeah.
Well, that was a lot. I mean,
That was a lot.
I was going to say what else, but
I think that was enough. And
That's
cheers to an awesome
cheers
January.
to Feb and cheers to January.
We were going to talk about like the biggest lesson from the month,
Well, I
but
kind of talked about it at the beginning.
yeah,
That we planned everything, which I
Yeah.
think was so good. That was the biggest lesson for me is planning things and also having an event booked in January
Yeah,
because it really enabled us to do a lot of promotion over the holiday time, which is kind of traditionally a time where it's easy to just not do a lot of stuff in your
Yeah.
business. But when you have something booked in January, it kind of inspires you and motivates you. Oh, we need to keep advertising this, we need to keep selling it, we need to keep promoting things.
Yeah.
It kept us on social media and it was a lot of fun. And I
Mhm.
think it was totally worth it. So that was a big lesson for me. What are you most excited about in February?
I'm excited to continue growing the online Fempreneur Success Collective because that's obviously a place where we can build relationships with women who are maybe thinking about, we didn't talk about Momentum
going to-
Mastermind, but that's not really
We
something
will in a minute.
Are
It's
we?
starting in February. Starting tomorrow.
Well, okay, so we didn't talk about this one thing yet. It starts tomorrow. It's our 6-month mastermind group. So if you've been in business for 2 or more years and you want to level up and you want the accountability and you want not one but 2 powerhouse business coaches backing you and guiding you, then you want to check that out. 6 women in that group. We're going to run it a couple times a year. And where was I going with that?
But I'm really excited about this. So are you for February, as well as the online Fempreneurs Success Collective.
Yeah.
So both of those things. And when you are in any of our coaching containers, either a one-on-one private client, or you're in E2E, or you're in the Momentum Mastermind, you also have the online Fempreneurs Success Collective. So you get a lot of support, a lot of accountability, and a lot of different ways to meet a lot of different women, which is super great. So you have all the things when you're in one of our containers. So yeah, if you're interested in that and join the Momentum Mastermind, I'm super pumped about that. The ladies that are in the group right now are amazing and have amazing businesses and amazing dreams and goals, and also the online Success
Yeah, if
Collective.
you're not sure, you're like, who are these yahoos? Like, do they really know their stuff? Come to the Online Success Collective. We don't really coach you in there. We just bring you around other women like you so that you don't feel crazy and alone. And then you'll kind of see us in action and you'll hear how the other girls in Momentum and E2E are doing. And then you'll be like, oh, maybe I do want to join this 6-month mastermind. Or you'll just want to hang out in the Online Success Collective and, get connection once a week with women. And we use Slack pods. So you actually get that daily place where you can just like be bold, be brave, bounce ideas off the other girls. So you get a ton of value in there. And we've just been having fun kind of creating all this stuff and seeing that women actually want it. So
Yay. And we're both going to Mexico, different times, different
Right.
places, but I'm excited about that from a
Yes,
personal
that's
perspective,
true.
to travel a little bit and get some sun on my face because it's been, it's cold.
been
It's winter
winter.
here. I mean, it's sunny, it's nice, but excited about having a margarita on the beach. So
Yeah.
cheers
Okay.
to Feb.
Let's see if we can shut this off. Because
Yeah.
last time we were not very. I think I had to shut my phone off
We
last
did,
time.
but I think you figured out how to do it this time. And then I have to just awkwardly sit here.
Oh, a bunch of people were commenting. That's interesting.
Woohoo!
I don't know what to do.
Hi.
X.
Just
It
shut
looks
your
like it
phone.
was sideways the whole time, like the wrong way. I'm
Was it?
shutting my phone off.